offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
To Jokic. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Gets it to go, and the foul.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw up and good. Gives him a 2-point lead. It's Curry controlling the offense. Steph Curry. He's now shooting 5 for 7. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and effort.
Hits the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws.
I got ball.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Got him. Go.
From long range. Well defended.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Rebound pulled down by Giannis. George, that is great vision to set it up. Cashes in for 2.
Curry, obviously the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Yeah, I said it. But he's so good at driving and using his body to shield off the contact.
Got him. Good trap.
Plenty of contact. The shot no good to Kemba Walker. Curry. Can't connect from inside.
Here we go. Hold on.
Nothing going here on that drive. Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Kemba Walker tips it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
Oh, he buckled his knees so bad, it didn't matter if he scored or not. That's a win for the internet.
To Curry, lets it fly from long range, and Steph. He can make that shot with his eyes closed. Wide open, knocks down the 3.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a 3 is like shooting a layup.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Beyond the arc for three. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
I got him. Trap. Got him.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc, smothering D.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball, let him prove that it wasn't the D, it was more in his own head.
Gets a shot up, off the mark.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that knack that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Ken Bazemore. Stuffs it down with the authority.
It's almost like he had the defender on a string, and he's the puppet master.
To Curry.
I got him. Here we go. Give me the stance. He's coming. Give me the stance. Get the ball. Double.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Free throw good as he finishes off the three-point play. They're back within a bucket. Curry to bring it up. Looking to make something happen. Right down Broadway for the two. Defender has to pick him up.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Shakes free and hits.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, man.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Knocked loose. Curry. John Collins with the block. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Hawk. Paul George. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively, he makes those clutch shots. It re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Embiid. George, where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
For three. Oh, that's how it's done.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
To Middleton. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
To Embiid. Stuffs it down with authority.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs to guard on the next play down the court.
He gets it.
Here's lesson number 1. When you allow a player like that the freedom of space to dance with the ball, There's no telling what kind of breakdance move they might hit you with.
Trae Young.
You go. Trap this. Come on, we got it. Watch that cutter. Watch the cutter.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
Got him. I got him. Here we go. Press him deep.
Curry to George. Here's a chance from long range. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. Hawks have it. Fires the three. Cleared by Middleton. Curry. Wide open look. Won't go.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still you got to make that one.
Good shot. Here we go.
Lazy pass there, and it's intercepted. We've reached halftime in a 2-point game. Let's get you to our NBA Live studio.
Fellas, back to you.
Here's Curry with it up top. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
Knocks down the first. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair.
Shot, bro.
Curry with the basketball. His guys trail now by 4. To Embiid. And a putback slam.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Has a chance. Knocks it down from mid-range.
So deadly. Now look, part of that is God-given talent. But the other part is that ball speed combined with that handle. Oh, that's off the charts. But he always finds a way to slow himself down right before he goes into that shot.
Nothing going here on that drive. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
And an 8-second violation. It's going the other way. Going to launch beyond the arc. And he hits.
That shot was nice. But that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Walker with the basketball. The margin standing now at 7. Nice pass to get things going.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball 101. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Fires the three. Misfires. It's no good. To Walker. Joel Embiid. 3 for 6 now.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Oh, not a good pass there. That's a turnover.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you'll be able to stop a great passing team.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
The free throw, good. Caps off the three-point play. The lead is 4. To Curry. From the outside, no good. For 3, buries it.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.